Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today for this message because you are about to be elevated beyond your wildest dreams. Finding this message today is no coincidences because you are in the right place at the right time. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates for you and let the rest go. Well, this is anxiety. And you guys that are listening to this reading today, you may have been feeling very afraid for so long now to put yourself out there to be seen. I am hearing that you have gone through so much for so very long. It may have been a time of grief, pain, healing, awakening, challenges, growth, but definitely lessons. But the good news is the shift is starting to happen. Now, this may be confusing, but it will soon be so very clear as to why things happened the way they did. But it is time for you to rise like a phoenix and take your power back. All that you are ready for will soon appear like a teacher, an opportunity, and perhaps even love. It is your time to shine. It is time for you to embrace the power of who you are. Yes, you have gone through so much. And it seems that we all go through these things, but they are not forever. They are temporary times that we have to go through because it is what brings us spiritual and personal growth. And that is why we are here on the planet. But the good news is that the shift is starting to happen, coming out of this place of worry, of fear, of anxiety, of grief, of suffering, and coming into this place where it is your time. It's your turn. It is time for you to embrace the changes that are coming for you because the universe is listening to your prayers and they are responding. They are responding in the divine timing of the universe, but they are acknowledging that you have earned the changes that they are bringing into your life. And it is time for you to be elevated beyond your wildest dreams because you deserve it. And it's your time to receive these gifts from the universe. And this is goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Well, you could be coming into greater financial security and stability in your lives. But as well, you could also be going through a period where you are going to gain so much more spiritual wisdom, being able to connect better to the divine, being able to hear the advice and the wisdom that they're sharing with you through downloads, through dreams, through messages, or through ideas that just randomly pop into your head at times. Your intuition is opening up. And that is where your true power lies, through the spiritual growth, through the opening of your intuition to provide for you information and ideas that are going to help propel you forward, to help you better and easier achieve and attain your dreams, your goals, and your desires, fulfilling the hopes that you have longed for as well. But we are going to ask for another card from Spirit. And this is Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. See, so this time for anxiety is over. It is time for you to achieve peace and success. It is time for you to tap into that deep personal strength that has always been there, that has never gone away. It's always been there for you to tap into. It's just sometimes that we go through so much stuff we have to deal with in our lives. We're so inundated with responsibilities and having to take care of our jobs and our home and our families if we have them, that sometimes we just don't take time for ourselves to tap into our innate strength that is always there. Because we are all stronger than we realize. And we have been tested many times over and over by the powers that be, by the divine, by God. But we all have that power within us to rise up again because this time of healing and awakening and growth is upon you. The time for suffering, anxiety, and pain and despair is leaving. It is time for you to rise up and shine in the power of who you are, because you have such limitless potential within you. And it's time for you to tap into that potential and become this star with your guaranteed success. I do feel this is telling us that kudos are on your way. I do feel you are going to receive some sort of recognition from people that you work with, perhaps, from others who are in your same profession, perhaps, from people that you know, from coworkers, from others that know you if you have your own business. There is some sort of big taps on the back that are coming because you think outside of the box. You do things differently because you are listening to that intuition and that power that is within you. And following that will never lead you astray. But as I already mentioned, you are rising like a phoenix from the ashes and taking your power back for yourself. And that is this deep personal strength and peace that is going to guarantee your success. Can we have another card for this message? And this is the Ace of Wands. This is an interesting card to receive right now for all of you that are hearing this message today, because this is about promotion. If you are wanting to attain a promotion at your current place of employment, now would be the time for that to happen. If you are wanting to go out and start a different career, now would be the time for that to happen. If you are wanting to attain greater spiritual growth, like we see here on this goldfish card, this is the time for that to happen. This is about you raising your vibration. This is about you being in that higher frequency, being able to tap into spirit, being able to tap into that insight and guidance that is coming to you from your angels and guides, from God, from the divine. But this Ace of Wands as well is about you rising up and taking action to make these things happen, to bring the desires of your heart into your life, because you're not going to be doing it by yourself. You will have the power of the universe behind you with this Ace of Wands being here. But let's ask for another card. And the Queen of Wands. Well, you are definitely coming into your power. The Queen of Wands is all about you believing in who you are. You have so much courage, passion, drive. You have so much ambition within you to attain and achieve that financial success and that business success as well, career success, professional success, personal success also. With the Queen of Wands, it tells us you are a mover and a shaker. You get things done. You make things happen. And you do have this tremendous capacity to think outside of the box and come up with solutions and ideas that other people have not thought about, because you are receiving downloads from the divine who are helping you, propelling your career forward, propelling your life into a much more positive space than where it was filled with anxiety and worry. You are going to be standing in the power of who you are, is what this Queen of Wands confirms for you that are watching this message today. Can we have another card, please? And this is the Seven of Swords. This is about you contemplating long-term goals and plans. Now, I do feel as well with this Seven of Swords showing up, with this anxiety card being here, this does confirm that for many of you, you have been through periods of difficulties and challenges that have been very overwhelming for you at times. And it's been a difficult task for you to work through some of these things, but you have persevered and you have pushed through. You have been frustrated at times as well with not achieving that level of success that you desire, for not being able to attain that promotion that you want or get that dream job that you have long been hoping and wishing for. But it is your time now to attain these things, because you are being elevated beyond your wildest dreams. Just believe and trust in yourself. This Seven of Swords is about you taking a moment to reflect upon your present experience and your past experiences, and then use those to create a better plan for your future, because your plan is going to be one of success and one of achievement for you. Can we have another card, please? The Star. Well, you definitely have the wisdom that you need at your disposal to achieve all of those things that you need in your life. You are going to rise up and become a star in your area of work and the kind of career that you have, whether that is working for a company, working for someone else, or working for yourself. This is about you attaining that star status. But also the star is about your wisdom. It is about being in tune with the universe. It is about being in tune with the divine as you receive the guidance to push through and push forward, because you are going to be elevated beyond your wildest dreams, being a star, being a superstar, attaining such great status for yourself when it comes to your profession, to your career, to your professional life, but as well in your personal life. You're going to feel so fulfilled. You're going to feel so happy because you have held on to this hope for always that you are going to hit success. This is all I have for you today, everyone. Thank you for joining me to hear this message from Spirit. If this reading resonates with you, please hit the like and subscribe button and drop a comment below. We would greatly appreciate it. See you next time.